Are hearing from NASA this afternoon on a follow-up about that mysterious big boom heard by so many of you across East Tennessee 2 days ago. That moment captured on a viewer's Ring camera. Take a listen. We're going to play it for you twice.
This is crazy. It sounds happening all across America.
What was that? Well, NASA tells 6 on your side, quote, our data sources show no indication of a fireball or meteor in the area at the time of the incident, end quote. We told you that reports of that loud boom were sent to the Blount County Sheriff's Office. Some Facebook users said their homes shook after the sound. Still, though, no confirmation on the source of that boom.
So the mystery continues.
We'll keep checking. We're calling everyone and everywhere.
Right.
Still nothing.
Following a developing mystery across metro Atlanta, a fireball seen streaking across the skies this afternoon. We've heard from a number of you who saw it just before 12:30 this afternoon. Many sent us pictures and videos.
I saw it and heard it too. A couple of loud booms in the sky. Fox 5 Eric's Perry is in studio now with the very latest. Eric, the question remains, what was it?
All right, many people on the ground say they felt it shaking. Officials did confirm there was no earthquake that took place. I think a lot of people thought that might have been the case, but they're ruling that out.
Talk of East Tennessee this morning. That loud boom that I just talked over, heard across the area yesterday. Maryville police saying no injuries reported, thankfully, but we're all still trying to figure out where the boom came from. Now this morning, like you all, we still have no answer.
A huge ball of fire just literally fell out of the sky.
Others reportedly thought the ground was shaking.
Who just felt this earthquake?
This got a lot of people's attention today. A boom heard across parts of East Tennessee. We're just learning tonight it is not related to electricity.
People across southern Pueblo County heard it, describing it as a boom that came out of nowhere. I'm Michelle Reyes, and while the explanation is still unclear, locals have a lot to say about what they felt, heard, and what they think it was.
Yeah, I think it was a sonic boom.
It didn't seem like the planes, but it could have been. We thought maybe Fort Carson. We thought maybe the fault line along the Trinidad there.
We thought it was just straight up above us, but we kind of heard it from afar. We weren't really sure what it was.
A sound loud enough, it was heard all around southern Pueblo County around 10 Friday morning, disrupting people's daily routines.
Our neighbor was here and we were discussing a birthday party, and it just started booming, boom, boom, and it felt the floor move, this whole thing was shaking like crazy, things got moved around.
Others like Bruce heard it in Lake Isabel at the campground while he was paying an entrance fee.
I was there with the person working at the booth. We heard this large boom and the whole booth shook. And, we didn't know what it was. If it was an earthquake, or we looked for the mushroom cloud. There was no mushroom cloud. We didn't know what it was. But
ACE employees like Jordan were also taken aback, seeing the store doors and windows shake.
Everybody just kind of stopped and looked up, kind of looked around. We had people show up into the store and ask, did you hear it? Do you know what it is? And we didn't have answers either. So
we reached out to Colorado Department of Public Safety, Colorado State Patrol, and Space Base Delta One to ask if they knew what the loud noise residents were hearing was. All denied conducting any type of exercise in the area that would have generated the loud noise.
We have gotten several calls, several emails about this. A lot of people heard it and felt it. Now, the good news is no injuries are reported from this. Police, though, are still trying to figure out where it came from.
Still a bit of a mystery, so we sent our Jared Austin to Blount County to try to get some answers. He's joining us live. Jared, you talked with city officials, police, people who heard the boom. What have you found out so far?
Yeah, the biggest thing right now, just to reiterate something that you guys had just said, is that this is not electric related according to the city of Alcoa. They had an outage earlier, but it was not related to this specific boom. Also had the conversation with the Maryville Police Department. They did report no injuries, nothing like that. They're still trying to get some answers on this, trying to figure out what everybody is talking about on social media and these Maryville groups and all across Blount County. What was that loud boom? So we took some of those things to some of you out here. I actually chatted with a couple folks off camera. They heard it, didn't want to go on camera, but they said it was something that happened super quick. They didn't know exactly what it was, but now all their friends are talking about it. So like us, they're trying to figure out exactly what this loud boom was. Did catch up with the guy on camera who's from Wallen, came to work out here in Eagleton Village. He says it caught him by surprise.
Yeah, I was getting ready for work, and I was by myself at home, and I heard a big boom. I thought it was my dog or something, but I looked, my dog was laying on the bed and I was by myself. I thought it was weird. I didn't expect anything about it until he said something about it.
It's still a big mystery at this point, trying to figure out what happened in Blount County. We will continue to try to get answers from the city of Alcoa, Maryville Police Department, and the Blount County Sheriff's Office. Did have a conversation with the Sheriff's Office about an hour ago. They do not have anybody out patrolling right now, so just trying to get as many answers as we can for you guys, just to provide some clarity for what happened here in East Tennessee with this boom, guys.
This is what we know right now. This afternoon, Blount County Sheriff's Office received reports of people hearing a loud boom in the area. Around the same time, the city of Alcoa reported around 2,000 people that were without power. However, a spokesperson for the city of Alcoa now telling 6 News the outage was caused by a falling tree. Power has been restored to the affected areas. Blount County Sheriff's Office says Alcoa Utilities is checking to see if any transformers blew. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the city of Alcoa is telling us the source of the boom remains a mystery this afternoon. Now, we reached out to the 134th Air Refueling Wing, who work in the area, and they say nothing that they were doing could have produced that sonic boom or whatever it was. So again, we'll continue to investigate for you. But a lot of people were calling and asking about that.
Ashbaugh joins us live in Greenville with what we know so far. Caitlin, describe to us what this phenomenon looked like.
Nigel, Rashad, if you blinked, you might have just missed it. Imagine a bright streak of light coming down from the sky, seconds later disappearing into thin air, all of that in broad daylight. Eyewitnesses said that they described it as softball sized, and they said that it was a striking, unusual sight for them. The National Weather Service, they tracked this through their satellite imagery, and they said that this showed a streak within a cloud-free sky that was closer to the North Carolina and Virginia border.
Take a look at this. Morrison says he cannot confirm if it was a meteor at this time, but says debris fell from above through the ceiling and hitting the floor inside. At this time, we're not hearing of any injury, so that's the good news there. The Anderson County Fire Department in South Carolina, our neighbors there, confirming to our sister station that they also had multiple reports there, people seeing it there, and they're investigating on the ground to see if there's any debris or a possible crash. We're told that they have several departments searching. Back here at home in Metro Atlanta, of course, many of us saw it in the sky or felt it on the ground.
Many others only catching a quick glimpse of something cosmic flying overhead.
Did y'all see it?
All right, many people on the ground say they felt shaking. Officials have confirmed there was no earthquake that took place. Of course, this is a big talker online, and many people just talking with each other. I did reach out to the governor's office to see if Governor Kemp had been updated. We're waiting to hear back. But of course, Courtney, Tom, big answer is, are there any other damages? And really, what is it, or what was it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm outside at like 12 having a coffee, and I heard the boom. Checked the Storm Team app to see if there were thunderstorms out there, and there weren't any.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and turn on all notifications so you never miss an episode or live event. God bless you and your families.
Our hearing